Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Treasure Coast Connector. Connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. My company by the same name is one of the show's sponsors, and we help business owners to drive traffic to their businesses. We do this through websites, video production, lead generation programs, social media marketing, advertising, PR, articles on the news. All the details are on the website, www.tcconnector.com, or call 772-925-4557. Treasure Coast Connector, the show, puts a spotlight on local business owners. Everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do, and when we learn about them and do business locally, it strengthens our local economy. So today is a little bit of a different show. I was supposed to have Christina Klingler from CoLab on today, but she's under the weather, so she's going to come back on at a future date. But it's going to be a fun off-the-cuff show because when these things happen, Debbie Goodman Venturina comes on. She is a co-owner with her husband of yourhomeinspections.net. She's also the tour guide extraordinaire with Treasure Coast Culinary Tours, and she also decided to have cocktails and collaborations, a monthly networking event, because you know what? She just doesn't, she has so much time on her hands. Yeah, don't you, Debbie? So welcome to the show, Debbie.
Welcome. Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, I called you like a half an hour ago.
I'm good. I'm camera ready,
Yeah.
No, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. And I am happy to have you here. So what I want to do, though, is I do want to talk about CoLab because you and I are big fans of CoLab.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. What Christina Klingler has made with CoLab is amazing.
Yeah. So her physical space that she has right now is beautiful. And
so explain what CoLab is, though.
Yeah. So CoLab, and I love how CoLab, CoLab. But she, on her website, verocolab.com, it's creating opportunities locally and beyond. And I just really like that. So it's a meeting space and a co-working space.
Absolutely.
And she's getting ready to unveil an additional, so she has 3,500 square feet. Mm-hmm. And you can have lots of different types of meetings, one-on-one to large group meetings and events, right? But the 3,500 new square feet is going to be for content creation.
And I can't wait to see what she does. Her space now is amazing. It's so well appointed and decorated. I mean, so much of her shines in the facility. Yeah. You have, like you said, big meeting rooms, small meeting rooms, conference rooms. There's even a place where you could do your podcast right from there. So, and it's so beautiful. Yeah. I mean, it's a really pretty space.
It's a high-end space.
And when you belong and you have a membership to CoLab, you can come in anytime.
Oh, yeah.
It's a locked facility.
Open 24/7.
Yeah.
You have your little swipey card.
And you can bring 2 people, I believe, with you. So if you have meetings or a staff or people meeting you from out of town to do business, what a great space.
Yes. And so July 30th and 31st, she's having her Summer Business Summit. And so I'm looking forward to going to that. So people can go to verocolab.com, verocolab.com, and then you can click on for the business, the Summer Business Summit to get all the details and how to. They're going to have.
She has great speakers coming on.
Yes, and vendors too. So for somebody who is self-employed, or they might be working for someone and really want to elevate, their, I guess, work experience. There's all of these different breakout sessions, and then you can network as well, and then look at the vendors.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I know, and so I just very quickly. Shala Edwards, Treasure Coast Girls Coalition. She's going to talk about entrepreneurship. Jennifer Brown, Space Coast Crypto Consulting, and she's going to talk about
cryptocurrency.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Rachel Moshman, who you and I both know. She's an author and an entrepreneur. She has a blog called Rambling Rach, and it's really a lot of fun.
And she's hysterical. She really is. She
great sense of humor.
She takes real life and really shows the humor and directs us where we can put our thoughts.
Yep.
It's just amazing.
So she's going to have a great breakout session. Mark Kolabas, Trident business consultant.
Who was just on this show.
He was, right? And he has this really great book that I read over the weekend. But his talk is going to be about revenue growth for business to business and business to consumer.
Right.
Okay, revenue growth strategies. Sandy Lima, if I'm pronouncing her name, Your Money Gal. I just want to know her because I want to know more about how to, make more money, right? But actually, you know what? Her talk is going to be about online course creation. Okay.
That's really interesting.
And Jerusha Stewart, who we both know and love. So she is the CEO of Take Your Seat, and she's going to talk about career development, among other things.
Right.
And then Jeanette Krar, who I've met over the phone.
Okay.
We Venture, and so she's a business coach and growth strategist. She's going to go over.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. It's going to be such a great event over the 2 days.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cost is actually super reasonable. Right. It's $125 if you can only go for one of the 2 days, or $197 for both days. Right. And you know what? I like L'Oreal. I'm worth it, and you're worth it too.
Absolutely.
And I think that business people, regardless of what stage you're in, you can always learn something new.
Right.
And invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now we had a wonderful experience at CoLab because we went to a networking event. And it was like a speed networking thing because
something we had never done.
Yeah, Christina knows.
Had questions, and she paired people up. You had 5 minutes, 10 minutes to speak to that one person, and then move on.
Who did you meet though? Tell me.
Well, we all know what happened, okay?
Well, no, we know.
So let me tell you what happened. Yeah. So I went to CoLab. So, CoLab to me, in my brain, collaboration. Yeah. So that was already CoLab in my brain. I met Angela Novak, who owns Filthy's Fine Cocktails and Beer with her husband, Nick Novak. And we got to talking about things, and she's telling me how they just remodeled the bar and everything, and they're looking to expand their clientele as well. So I'm thinking, ding, ding, ding. And it's like, you brought me to this networking, and now I'm connecting to these people. And you and I went afterwards and had a meeting with Angela Novak.
Yeah, it was really cute.
And
inside.
We decided to do our own networking because I think Vero needs an after hours.
Yeah.
It needs to be later in the week because we all have to get up for work the next day. So Thursday night's not too bad.
No.
And Cocktails and Collaborations was born.
Yes.
And it was wonderful. Last week, on the last Thursday of the month, we had our inaugural networking, and we had about 30 people. It was lovely.
We have a beautiful graphic for it. So maybe Cindy can post it up there. I really like how that came out.
Yeah, well, you developed it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's purple, so you know I like
it. It's your favorite color.
Yeah,
that's why I picked the background.
Absolutely. So it's going to be the last Thursday of the month. We had about 30 people, all small business owners or even some concerned citizens that came in.
Yeah, that was nice.
When you walk into networking, when you're in business, sometimes it can be very daunting.
Yes.
Okay, because you're going in to sell yourself and your company, and you're trying to build relationships in this community. So we said, bring your coworkers, bring your besties, bring your hubbies if you want.
Yeah, significant other.
Your significant other. Don't walk in alone. You don't have to.
So that person is like the wing person.
Absolutely.
And because you know what? A lot of us that enjoy networking and understand the value of it, we love to go. And we love to see the same people over and over, but we also love to see fresh faces as well.
Absolutely.
And I know so many people I've spoken to over the years that will say, you know, I deep down, I dread it. I know I should go,
right.
and I don't because I hate it. And I have personally rescued wallflowers, as I call it, and introduced them to people. And within a few minutes, they're happy. They're off and running.
Well, you're the
talking.
Treasure Coast Connector. That's what you do. But it was such a great thing. The Novaks put out a terrific spread.
The food was so good.
The food was so good. They have a complete pizza kitchen that is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, pizza to rival any local pizzeria,
I'm a New Yorker.
honestly.
Yeah. They do a huge takeout business of their pizza. That's how good it is.
DoorDash was there to deliver pizzas to people. It was amazing. But they put out baked ziti, breadsticks, Caesar salad. I mean, it was lovely. And cocktails were very reasonable. It was happy hour prices.
I know. It was buy one, get one for $1.
Absolutely.
And they do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at Filthy's.
And on Mondays at Filthy's, they play bingo to help
It's
veterans.
It's veterans with PTSD. It's Give a Ruck. I forgot the gentleman's name who puts that together, but that's Mondays at 5:30. Right. And then on Sundays they have Bloody Sundays, the Bloody Marys that have their own menu,
which we had to go
food skewers sticking out of it.
We had to do some research and development, as I call it.
Yes.
So we had terrific Bloody Marys a couple weeks ago, and I know we'll be going back. And we dragged our husbands, and they enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, and Rachel. We dragged Rachel. Oh, but you know what I want to say? I want to give a quick shout out to Rachel Brody of Pride Air Conditioning. So they have offices all over South Florida, but the one on the Treasure Coast is St. Lucie West.
Right,
and
St. Lucie
Rachel,
West.
your dear friend for 105 years, your childhood friend.
My sister from another mister.
Yeah, so that was wonderful that not only did she come to the event, but she sat at the front
and greeted everybody.
And then she did the
lovely.
50-50 tickets. I know, Cindy, you don't even have to take that out. She was going to take the sign out for a commercial break.
Oh, no.
So do you think you can wait 2 minutes, Debbie? Don't run away.
I promise not to.
Okay, very good. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Yep.
Summer is here, and it's a great time to create your outdoor room at Sunshine Furniture. Now, during our July clearance sale, you can save an additional 10% on all in-stock patio furniture from Lloyd Flanders, Woodard, Windward, Beechcraft, Pollywood, Berlin Gardens, and more. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have anything you need, all built to withstand the Florida elements, and we also specialize in cushions, umbrellas, outdoor rugs, and fire pits. For inside, we have the largest selection of coastal sofas, sleeper sofas, dining sets, recliners, and bedroom groups in light and airy coastal colors by Four Seasons, Capri, and Universal, including a gallery of Tommy Bahama. Come in now for our July sale, including 50% off all pictures, lamps, and accessories. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. Also, don't forget our outlet and sales center right across the street.
Sunshine Furniture.
Is owning a home your goal? With the rising cost of rent, you could be saving a lot of money by owning your own home. At Caliber Home Loans, we can help make home ownership a reality. Meet with us for a free consultation and get on the right path to buy the home of your dreams. For Caliber, home loans is all we do. We use local appraisers and offer a variety of loan options to fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today, 844-GO-CALIBER, license number CHL15622, CaliberHomeLoansTreasureCoast.com.
At Compass Pest Control, we focus on killing pests where they live and breed by terminating them outside your home or office before they can get in. Hi, I'm Chris Hudman, owner of Compass Pest Control. We prevent roaches, ants, and other pests from getting inside with a proactive approach. We don't stop there. We also offer lawn and plant health programs. And we'll never sell you something you don't need. At Compass Pest Control, our prices are competitive. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Get a free estimate. Visit CompassPests.com.
Well, welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I'm with Debbie Goodman-Venturina, the better half of your home inspections. Sorry, Dwayne. Venturina. I know he's just going to be so snippy about that.
I know.
And you're prettier than he is, but
Thank
he's
you.
funny with the dad jokes.
He's funny.
Actually,
anyways.
he is.
People,
Yeah.
back
He has
in the
a good
day,
sense of
he
humor.
was like the Adam Sandler of the group,
Yeah, I know.
He was really funny.
It's very true. So what I want to just touch on very quickly is that Filthies, people can go to drinkatfilthies.com, okay?
Right.
And then, of course, if you type in Filthies Vero Beach in Facebook, you're going to find them there as well. And they are on 16th Street, and they are between 10th and Old Dixie Highway.
Or Old Dixie Highway and Federal Highway.
Yeah. So they're very easy to find. And then we're going to do this. This Cocktails and Collaborations is every month, the last Thursday of the month at 5:30 p.m. And so we're asking business people to come in, bring plenty of business cards. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. And
we had great door prizes.
Yeah.
We brought door prizes, and other people brought door
and
prizes.
that was nice. So
it was
definitely
lovely.
bring door prizes, because then we're going to announce your business and who you are bringing in the prize and all of that. So that'll be good. So so I can't wait.
I can't wait. It was a great thing. And we are working on the next thing. We are going to meet with Christina Klingler and see what we can do over at Collab, and with Sally.
Oh, another
Wagner.
educational.
We want to do another educational masterclass.
Yeah, for the realtors. Yeah, that
so
was
we're
really
working. Yeah,
a
that
good
was
one.
great. So we're going to work on that too.
Yeah.
So we got great irons in the fire.
Yes, that is true. And we always wear tiaras when we're together on this show, but we don't have champagne today.
We went into Filthies and we had tiaras, and Nick asked you, why are you wearing a tiara? And what was your answer?
He was so confused because he hadn't met us yet, and I'm like, because it's Sunday and I can. And he loved it. He just thought that was hilarious. But and then speaking about like events, it was my birthday recently, right?
Right.
So I just want to give a shout out.
Yes, that was an event.
My birthday is always an event, and Tony Brown,
love Tony Brown over at
proprietor
Carrabba's.
of Carrabba's here in Vero Beach on US 1 by 12th Street. And so my husband and I go in, and he just made, I guess because we were dressed up, I was in a dress and stuff.
Well, and he asked what was going on.
And I said my birthday, and he just made everything just so beautiful and just so amazing. And I really appreciate.
And so delicious.
Yeah, the food is always good. It's always. So I just want to say thank you, Tony Brown of Carrabba's, for making my birthday extra special. Yeah.
And I just want to go back real quick.
Yeah.
Eat at Carrabba's. Now, I'm a big shop local, eat local. I'm a mom and pop business owner.
Yourself,
myself. I do the culinary food tours, which is still mom and pop operation. And we go to local restaurants. I always say eat local, but Carrabba's is local.
It is
Tony
local.
Brown
It's a chain,
is a local
but it's
guy.
local.
And everyone that works there obviously is
all
local.
live.
So if you're going to go to dinner, let's say Saturday nights. So three Saturdays of the month, support your little mom and pop. It's what makes our community so great. But on the fourth one, please go to Carrabba's or your favorite chain restaurant and support our economy that way and enjoy yourself. Tony Brown makes a great meal for everybody over at Carrabba's, and he's a really good guy. What you don't know is he does a lot for the community very quietly.
Yeah, and he's on the board of the Vero Beach Chamber. Yeah, so he has his hands in a lot of different community things. So that's really good. Yep. And so speaking about community things in the Vero Beach Chamber, of which I'm a member, I was at the gallery stroll.
Which we love. First Friday night.
Yeah, first Friday of the month along 14th Avenue. And Janet Searsant of La Maison Publishing had a book signing, because the gallery stroll, there's people that are painting and they're sculpting, they're making wearable art, and books is an art form as well.
Absolutely.
And there were local authors in there.
And they were selling their book and doing personal signings, and it was just a great thing to happen in our community.
Yeah, so I have a couple of summer reads, which is really good. And then after that, it was after 7 o'clock, and we were hungry. but it was past our dinner time.
So what did you do?
So what we decided, since we didn't want to have something big at that hour,
Right.
we decided to go to, we know that that Armani's Cucina has a cute bar.
Yep.
So we ended up bellying up to the bar, and we had 2 appetizers. We had the calamari, and then we had the Asiago toasted bread
Right.
with the olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and roasted garlic. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And then drinks.
Did you lick your fingers, Ellen?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and mopped, the bread with the olive oil. Oh, it was so good. But that was just, it was like the right amount of food for
Right.
that time. And it's a cozy place. It's a cute
Yep,
restaurant.
absolutely.
Tara and her family have done a beautiful job.
And
so.
she's been here on your show.
I know. So I was really happy about that. And there was something else I was going to say. The gal behind the bar, who I don't remember her name, but she was adorable, blonde-haired gal. She just made, I was watching her work too. She was conversing with all of us
Right.
and making everybody just so happy. And
It's
she
a
was
happy
good.
place.
Yeah. So that makes a big difference. You could just tell she really liked her job and everything. So, yeah.
And don't they have those cute shorts, put down the gun, hold the cannoli or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
know.
gosh. We only have a few minutes left. We need to
Okay.
extend this
I
to an hour.
know,
You and
I
I could
know.
talk for 2 hours
But
on
we
this show.
do talk for 2
We
hours,
do.
so it's very crazy.
We do. So what I want people to know a little bit more about your home inspections. What would you like to say about that?
My husband and I own Your Home Inspections. He is a licensed home inspector. He has been in business since 2014. We're up in the Vero area, but we're also through Brevard, Indian River, Martin, and St. Lucie. He does 4-point inspections, total home inspections, wind mitigations, and roof inspections. We do provide citizens forms because a lot of people are going through getting homeowners, because
I know the insurance
crazy.
companies have been calling on him a lot,
Yep.
so that's really good
Yep.
too.
And what sets us apart, mom and pop
Yeah.
style, is he realizes when you buy a house, you spend so much time taking time off of work and doing things that he'll come after 5 or on the weekends
Yeah.
at no additional charge because he wants you there for the inspection.
Yeah.
So, he's real good about that. We turn over our report usually within 24 hours, and that's us.
I think it's good because during this whole home buying and selling process, a lot of what is done during the day, during the week.
Right.
So for him to go out on the evenings and weekends really helps homeowners that are
Absolutely.
stuck at their office. A lot of people are working from home, but a lot of people are working, at
From
the
the
office,
office.
or they might be in a retail space or, medical community.
And it's hard to take time off.
yeah, exactly.
Look what's happening.
Say it ain't so.
Cindy gave us that
I know we have a
sign.
2-minute warning. So another thing that I started recently doing is I am a community contributor for Newsbreak, the Newsbreak app.
And they should follow you in all the articles you write.
I've been
They're
writing
amazing.
a bunch of articles. Thank you. I wrote an article about the floridification process.
And I read that.
Did you like it?
I did like it.
Okay, so I'm a New Yorker, and over 20 years ago, I had a lot of people helping me, friends and
Right.
stuff, getting acclimated, and even some people at Publix when I would rush around like a typical New Yorker, and they told me to just knock it off. So I just wanted to help people because we have this influx of people coming in from New York, California, Texas.
Slow down.
Just take it easy, people.
We live in paradise.
Yeah, I know. So that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, I wrote about, cocktails and collaborations and things. So, so I have a lot of content in the works.
You do?
Yeah. So I have a lot of different things that I'll be publishing. So you can go onto the App Store, and it's like a white square with a red N for Newsbreak. 45 million Americans plus right now have that app on their phone. And all of the big news outlets and even small ones, like not small ones, but regional, like TC Palm and Vero News, they put stuff on. And if you're a New Yorker and you've just moved down here, you can get the news from, and we're just going to have to stop right now and say,
just do it.
Thank
Read
you.
it. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for everyone watching. My name is Ellen Contreras, Treasure Coast Connector. I'll see you next week.
And I miss you already.
Very good. Thank you. I didn't know, but...